With all the challenges, Pema Tseden, an acclaimed writer in Tibet, has decided to create his graduation short film at the Beijing Film Academy. Pema Tseden's graduation short film, The Grassland, 2004, revolves around a Tibetan herding community scandalized by the theft of a yak. The yak had been set free as an act of religious merit. This theft is particularly outrageous because it is not the first time that such sacred animals have been stolen. The theft of the yak is presented as an act of sacrilege, an appalling sign of the rift between the young and the old, a falling away from traditional cultural values, social hierarchies, and religious practices. The Grassland serves as a source for Pema Tseden's later work in several ways. First, theft as the epitome of the erosion of Tibetan traditions will develop into a recurring motif in Pema Tseden's later films. The grassland setting in Pema Tseden's film is profoundly Tibetan in its thematic elements, making it potentially challenging for those unfamiliar with the culture to fully appreciate its nuances. The first aspect is Tsetar, a well-known tradition in the religious context of setting an animal free. Even though people depend on animals, once you Tsetar an animal, it would accumulate bad karma to steal or kill it. This tradition underscores the deep respect for life and the spiritual connection between the people, the animals, and the environment. Another important aspect depicted in the film is the religious oath. Tibetan Buddhism places considerable emphasis on such oaths, which play a crucial role in guiding moral and ethical decisions within the community. These oaths are not mere formalities, but are integral to the spiritual and social fabric of Tibetan life, influencing how individuals face the certain judgment. In my view, the short film excels in conveying what Pema Tseden aims to express. The narrative is an authentic and raw portrayal of Tibetan life. The film captures the essence of Tibetan culture through small, seemingly insignificant gestures and subtle mannerisms, which are unmistakably Tibetan. The customs shown in the film are depicted with remarkable accuracy, offering a rare and genuine glimpse into the life and traditions of the Tibetan people. This level of authenticity is largely due to the contributions of art director Santar Gail. His commitment to detail ensures that the film's representation of customs, attire, and settings is both accurate and respectful. However, the film is not without its imperfections. There are clear discontinuities in the settings of characters, and many of the static shots and pans are somewhat unsteady. These technical flaws can be distracting but are understandable, given that this is the work of a first-time director and cinematographer. Luo Fan's involvement in the film began in an interesting way. He was approached by Pema Tseden while at the canteen of the Beijing Film Academy, marking the beginning of their working relationship. The meeting led to Luo Fan serving as the director of photography for this short film, and later for The Sacred Arrow, further solidifying their professional partnership. The film was shot on 35mm color film, a choice that adds a certain richness and texture to the visuals. The use of slow pan movements and static shots is a deliberate stylistic choice meant to reflect the slow and contemplative pace of life among Tibetan nomadic herders. This technique not only captures the rhythm of daily life, but also invites viewers to slow down and immerse themselves in the story. In an interview, Pema Tseden reflected on the significance of Grassland as his debut film. He stated, "The short film Grassland is my film debut. The shooting experience of this film is precious to me, allowing me to understand the entire process of film production. This experience played a crucial role in completing my feature film debut, The Silent Holy Stone. This statement underscores the importance of Grassland, not only as a standalone work, but also as a foundational experience that shaped his future projects. The Grassland follows the chieftain Sedruk as he takes the old woman Amatsomo across the grassland to confront the young men suspected of stealing the yak she had set free. Amatsomo, however, is reluctant about the journey. As she is concerned about bringing punishment to the thief, which would contradict her compassionate intention of setting free a living creature, even though the chieftain insisted on punishing the culprit based on his modern administrative sense of justice. The culprit turns out to be Huga, the son of the chieftain Dorlo. When the sequence ends with a return to an empty frame of the sky, expectations are raised about the two characters, and possibilities for development remain open.